My name is Ahmed Qureshi. I'm with the Islamic Society of Milwaukee. The Council of Wisconsin Islamic Centers, a loose association of more than 24 mosques across the state of Wisconsin, has issued a statement. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I will read part of it. It does begin, and we pray for the souls of all of the victims and the healing of the family and the healing of our communities and the healing and guidance that is required for us to help our leadership, our legislators, take the correct steps, the steps that must be taken. The statement reads in part, our country has seen multiple incidents of mass shootings over the past few weeks. Now we barely have time to mourn the victims of one shooting before we are gathered and confronting the situation with new victims of another tragedy. The last two attacks have been especially gut-wrenching. In Buffalo, New York, the white supremacist who took lives of more than 10 people, and now in Uvalde, Texas, 19 children and 2 of their teachers. We call on all our political leaders to put partisan politics aside and come up with a solution that will keep our communities and citizens safe. In our religious tradition, there is a prophetic saying that whoever of you sees an evil, let him change it with his hand. And if he is not able to do so, then let him change it with his tongue. And if he is not able to do so, then with his heart. And that is the weakest of faith. First of all, I call on myself. And then I call on my community. And then I call on our faith leaders. It is absolutely necessary that we organize and that we commit to sustained effort. Now, in the Islamic tradition, there is a correct way to counsel misguided leadership. You don't call them out in public, at least not at first. You go meet with them in their office. You counsel them to do the right thing. And we need to be organized about meeting with our legislators in Madison and our legislators in Washington, D.C. And this is the first step. And if they don't follow the first step, then the second step that you could do by your tongue is by going to the ballot box in November and voting for those people who will make the changes, starting with the 2 changes that this organization is requesting to close the loopholes in the background checks and for the red flag laws. If there was a legislative leader here, and I don't believe there is, but if there was, I would say in the Islamic tradition, but I will remind myself first because I'm past president of the Islamic Society of Milwaukee, any man whom God has given the authority of ruling some people and he does not look after them in an honest manner will never even feel a hint of paradise. And he who does not protect the people as he would protect himself and his family, God will cast him into the fire of hell. Well, I'm sorry for such harsh language, but if it doesn't, it at least spurs me the fear. Anyone here who has leadership, anyone here who can call on another, I call on you to call and visit your legislators, meet with them privately, hopefully urge them to do the right thing, and if they do not, to take action in November. God bless all of you.